be the only child with a green thumb. Hey, what's up guys? Yes, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Akko, and today we're gardening. I'm so excited. So I don't know if you guys know this, but last year, right after growing season, I got a bunch of seeds in store, and I got a couple of starting pots out. And I told myself I would plant them last year. It didn't, and I never got around to it. So it is actually the next year after I got all these things. And I am super excited to plant them. I got a lot more seeds than this, but these are just the ones I decided I would plant right now because I have the space for them and I can do them. Now, if you guys know me, I did actually have 2 plants going. This is a seed set from my mother's wedding. She had those little cards with the seeds in them and you just plant the cards. So this is actually a flower from her wedding. Only one sprouted, which is fine. But then the other one held my morning glories. You can tell it doesn't have them anymore. It's because they died while I was away in Sweden, and they dried so much that the roots actually broke apart. So I had to scrap it. It is very sad, but life goes on. So we have more potting soil, we have some seeds, and it is time to get going. Okay, so first off, the seed packs we have are basil, thyme, lavender, forget-me-nots, these are my sister's favorite flower, sage, bell peppers, onion, and some carrots. Okay, so I'm starting with the sage. I know someone's gonna be like, sage isn't supposed to be put in a pot. You shouldn't put it in a pot. It grows really big and grows really far. This is the container variety. There's different varieties for plants, and I kind of tried to make sure as many of these as I could were either container varieties or smaller versions so that I could plant them and be responsible plant owners. So these are actually made for pots. Maybe not pots this small, but from what I've seen, they should be fine in this for at least a little while until I can get them in a bigger pot, so. What information I'm using. I'm using the information on the back of these. Next up, we have the forget-me-nots. These are my sister's favorite flowers, so I figured I would plant her some so that when she goes out on the balcony to have coffee, she can see some of her favorite flowers and, you know, maybe feel happy. So we're just going to continue on with this process of planting 2 or 3 of these. Actually, I've never grown forget-me-nots. They are really pretty, but I have no idea how large they are, so I actually am going to Google them real quick to see how large the plants are. So, let's go. Okay, so now we are moving on to lavender. I personally really like lavender. It's very calming. I like the scent of it. And it's just really pretty, and I like bees. So, again, I know lavender gets very big. Again, this is a container variety, so it is meant to be put into pots. The next seed to go in is going to be thyme. I wish I had more time. No, this is a different phrasing, actually different spelling altogether, and different meaning. So, not even remotely close to the same word, except the way it's said, which is fine. Oh, dang it, the package. Okay, there we go. Thyme is a great herb. A great herb. I don't think it's loved enough. next up is basil. I love basil. It's probably one of the more used herbs in my family. We all love basil. I don't know a single person who doesn't like basil. And I really am a huge fan of bruschetta. So this is actually really good for me because I no longer have to wait. And my sister had a fresh basil plant, Jeffrey, I believe its name was, but it died. So the last plant going into these small pots is my morning glories. Now, you might notice this is not a seed packet. These are actually seeds from the original morning glory plant. These are not seeds from the package. These are seeds that the flowers naturally created for new plants. Some of them are a little immature, but there are a couple mature seeds that I was able to collect. Okay, this is just a wrap up for you guys, but you may be thinking, Echo, why are you starting a garden when you can just go to the store and buy these things? Because there's something about having plants around you that makes the space feel more alive. And I like the ritual of gardening. I like sitting down and planting the plants and tending to them and picking off the little dead leaves. It's just so soothing and relaxing, and it's a great way to get off of all your electronics and back into the real world and to really reconnect with nature itself. And also, it's a good way to save money if you're on a budget and you still want to eat fresh fruits, vegetables, really anything. You can grow it, and it's not particularly difficult to grow. You do have to worry about time. Alright, future Echo here. I'm currently editing the video you guys are currently watching, but it was like a 20-minute wrap up, so I'm just gonna reduce it. Don't just be on your phone doom scrolling. It becomes very sad very quickly, and it affects your mental health. Gardening can be very accessible. I actually just planted another garden. I finished it. There's no footage of it because I decided to do it without touching my phone. So we now have a garden on the balcony. All of my plants are growing fine. My morning glories are actually looking absolutely stunning, and they're growing very big. But pretty much everything has sprouted. It's all looking very cute. This is your sign. Go start a garden. There are YouTube videos on how to manage space, manage sunlight. There's loads of gardening videos out there. You can get inspired. Even planting a single plant, even if you have the opposite of a green thumb, I believe in you. You can do this. But yes, like, subscribe, and comment down below your favorite flower or favorite plant. And without further ado, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.